Alright, to solve number 1, we're going to move the x term to the left side by adding 4/3 x. And then we still have a fraction, so we're going to multiply by the denominator every term. 3 times 4/3 reduces to 4x. 3 times y is 3y, and 3 times 6 is 18. The last thing we're going to do is check our GCF. GCF of 4, 3, and 18 is 1, so that is in standard form. Number 2. Same steps, we're going to move the x term over first. We're going to need to add 1/3 x. Have a fraction again, so I'm going to multiply 3 by 3. 3 times 1/3 is 1. 3 times 1y is 3y. And 3 times -5 is -15. GCF of 1, 3, and -15 is 1. It's in standard form. Number 3, move the x term over by adding 4x. 4x plus y equals 4. GCF is 1, standard form. And number 4, move the x term over. This time we need to subtract 4x because it was positive. And we don't like to start our leading coefficient off as a negative, so I'm going to change it to positive, which means everybody else just changes signs. Number 5, y equals 0. There's nothing else we can do there. When you get to problems like number 6, the first step you'll want to do is distribute the -3/2. -3/2 times x is -3/2 x. And then -3/2 times -2 is +3. Next, we're going to move the x term over to the very front. We're going to need to add 3/2 x. Going to bring everybody else down. And then the final step, we're going to move this over so we only have x and y on the left side. Move all of our constants to the right, and we will have one more step, and that is to get rid of this fraction here. We're going to multiply everybody by 2. Two times 3/2 is 3, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 0 is 0. Number 7, we're going to distribute here. We move our x term to the front. So we're going to add 2x. We have x and y. Now we need to move this guy over to the other side. We're going to add 2. GCF is 1, no fractions, no decimals, standard form. Number 8, distribute again. -3 times x is -3x, and -3 times 1 is -3. We're going to move our x term to the front by adding it.